Tanong ni JV May Venus, can you recommend what market should we choose as a beginner? Well, in this video, pag-usapan natin yan. Stay tuned. Hey friends, welcome to a new video. If bago kayo sa channel, welcome. So pag-usapan natin ang market or a niche. Ano ba ang marirecommend ko na piliin mo na market or niche as a beginner? So na-mention ko na ang market or niche in my previous videos, and usually pag sinasabi kong market or niche, ang tinutukoy ko dito is yung industries. So this can be banking, roofing, doctors, accountants, lawyers. So you get the idea, no? So it's a specific industry of people who are doing something similar or who belong to the same group. But since then, I've gotten some clarity thanks to Coach Errol Chozon, and I've realized that yung market or niche actually falls into three categories of positioning. So you can position yourself as a freelancing specialist in three ways based on these market or niche. So first one is yung industry, right? So you can position yourself as somebody who serves a specific industry. Next is the tools or platforms that you use. So an example would be a Facebook ads specialist or a YouTube specialist, right? Or pwede rin Canva specialist. So as you can see, yung positioning mo is based on a specific tool or platform that you use to help your clients. And lastly is how you position yourself based on yung problems na sinasolve mo. So an example of this would be lead generation, email marketing, social media manager. So as you can see, it's based on a specific problem or part ng revenue line where you position yourself. So quick recap lang, the three ways that you can position yourself based on your market or niche is number one, yung industries that you serve. Second is the platforms that you use. And third is the problems that you solve. So let me explain yung mga pros and cons for each positioning. Let's start with number three, the problems that you solve. So positioning yourself based on the problem that you solve, like lead generation, social media marketing, email marketing, is actually very, very effective and very, very powerful. Pero you do need to have a bit of experience when you do this kasi you've had to have proven results in a specific market that you can replicate onto different markets because you're not necessarily serving one specific industry. Diba? Pwede kang lumipat ng industries because a lot of industries have the same problems. So a lot of industries, they need lead generation, kailangan nila ng social media marketing, email marketing. So you have had to have a lot of experience in this skill or in this positioning para ma-transition mo yung results from one industry to another. And as a beginner, when nag-start ka pa lang as a freelancer, wala ka pang gantong results or experience. So it's not necessarily the best option for you. Next is yung tools and platforms that you use. So Facebook, YouTube, Canva, Klaviyo for email marketing. So this can also be a very powerful positioning when you're choosing a niche or market to position yourself. Ang cons lang niya is you are dependent on this platform. So for example, for Facebook ads are always updating. They're always changing kasi there are a lot of changes sa policies nila, sa guidelines nila, how you do your work. So it can take a little bit of adjustment, lalo na pag beginner ka pa lang. You're constantly learning kasi the platform is always changing, and you're also dependent on the platform itself. So if for whatever reason nag-stop yung platform na yun or meron siyang major change or whatever, yung positioning mo is dependent on what they do. So yun yung risk dun when you position yourself based on a platform or a specific tool. And lastly is yung industries that you want to serve. Ito actually ang recommended ko na pili nyo na market or a niche as your positioning pag nagsa-start out ka pa lang as a freelancing beginner, kasi it will make it easier for you to reach out to those people na you want to serve, right? Kasi meron kang clarity as to who you want to reach. So for example, specific ka talaga na you want to help out coaches or consultants or roofing contractors or solar panel contractors, di ba? Super specific siya. So when you're looking for your markets sa Facebook or when you're looking for them sa websites, sa social media, sa LinkedIn, very specific yung characteristics na hinahanap mo. So as a beginner, it's easier for you to find and connect with the people in that industry. Compare that to when you position yourself based on the problems that you solve. So when you're choosing lead gen or social media marketing, ang daming businesses or industries that need that. So ang dami mong pwede i-connect. So it can be overwhelming as a beginner kung saan ka ba talaga mag-start. So that's why I recommend, if you're just starting out, beginner ka pa lang, not really sure what niche or market to choose, position yourself as somebody serving a specific industry. Kasi it will make it easier for you to connect with those people. And the more you connect with yung target market mo or industries, mas madami kang matututunan sa kanila. Ano ba yung common problems nila? And that way, you can offer a solution that can help majority of them. If you want to learn more about freelancing niche, yung mga do's and don'ts, then check out yung video on the screen right now. And I'll see you on the next one.